Well, hello dear YouTube friends, my name is Edward and welcome to your third tutorial on how to make an e-commerce website. So as you know, in the last video we created the main.css file. We pretty much finished it. We're gonna come back here and modify and probably add the style for the text, the h1 tag, h2 and others. But until that, let's go on the index page and create the tags and all the stuff. So div id equals main underscore wrapper. Okay, we close the div tag. So the next one is header, so I'm gonna control C. It's a lot more easier. So because in HTML5 is available, we're gonna use the header tag. So use header ID equals. It works almost the same as a div tag, but specify to the browser the components of the website. So it's okay to put them. You can use divs as well if you want, but doesn't matter pretty much. Control C, div main menu. So here is nav id equals control V slash nav. Okay. Content wrapper. Control C. And here we're gonna use a div with id equals the div here. Okay, now so let me wait a second, guys. So 1 2 3 4. I like to have the things clear. So now we're gonna put a table. So table, no name, no id, cell padding equals 0, cell spacing equals 0 as well, border equals 0, and as width is gonna be equal to wait a second, no break time. I don't know what happens. I'm gonna put 1200 pixels. So we close the table tag here, come in the bottom. So close the table tag. Okay, now table row 1 2 3 4. And by the way, I sorry for the noises you hear. So okay, wait a second, guys. Sorry for that. Okay, so we need just one table row. And 1 2 3 4. So td slash td. Okay, so another td slash td and 1 td. So for td, so must be free. Okay, now I want you guys to type vline equals top and control C this stuff. Okay, control V to the second one, control V to the third one. Now eventually what this gonna do, if one of the columns is gonna be have a weight bigger than the other ones, the other ones is gonna come at the middle of that column, and in order to prevent that, you must put vline equals to 12, because by default is equal to middle. Okay, now left to side, control C, 1 2 3 4. So type aside equals and control V, aside. Now main content, control C, 1 2 3 before. So here's gonna use section. So ID is gonna equal to, again guys, if you want, you can, instead of section, a site or header, you can use as well divs. It's the same thing. Section. Okay. Now write the site. Control C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Site ID equals site. Now, so we finished the content wrapper, so we go under the last div and filter of course. Control C and use filter tag. ID is gonna be equal to, okay, Control V, filter, and Control V, and pretty much we finished that. I want to see just one more thing. So yep, okay. Now I want you guys to save all of these. And what I'm gonna do now is go to XMP, and I have a shortcut on the desktop. But before that, I want to sync out from the Skype. Wait a second, I'm sorry for that. Quite Skype. And the reason I'm quieting Skype right now is because Apache and Skype are using the same port. So if I have the Skype open, Apache cannot connect to the port and will not be able to display. So if I start first the Apache and then the Skype is gonna choose another port and we'll continue on. So quick start on this. Actually can not quick start on the MySQL, but whatever. I'm gonna work later once it's okay. I'm gonna open my browser and I use Google Chrome because in my opinion is the best. You can use whatever. So I open two tabs we don't need. So localhost / and remember the folder www junk clothes, I think was that .com, I think it is. Yeah, we just forgot something and I'm sorry for that. So coming back to the index, right here under the meta, type link rel equals style sheet, and I'm gonna style sheet, okay. Type text.css ref, no, actually media, it's gonna be equal to screen, and ref is gonna be equal to, and if you remember, is located in the folder style and is main.css, and we close here the tag and we save, and I refresh the page. I don't understand, something went wrong. What more goes wrong? I don't know. So something went wrong and I'm sorry for that. So let me pause the video and tell you what. So wait a second, guys. Okay, so I saw the problem. I forgot to put here, to end here the tag, and now in my opinion should all be okay. So if I save now, I'm gonna go to refresh. We have the page is pretty much large, I guess. So as you remember, here's the menu, here's gonna be the content. It's pretty large. You can make the wrapper and all that stuff 1000 pixels if you want. But in my opinion, I'm gonna let it like that, and that's because we're gonna add a lot of stuff and we need a large display for our page. So now we finish this part right now. So in our next tutorial, I'm gonna we're gonna try to make a nice real background or a logo image. So I want you guys as homework for the next video to go and download one of the next Fireworks or Adobe Photoshop. So go on and download one of them, because we're gonna need them in the next tutorial. And not only for the header, we're gonna create our images for the site. So I'm gonna show you how to create images like that and not to copy them from the internet. So until next time guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next video. Bye.